Tonight's Digging for Old drew inspiration from this time of year, election season. And I know you're sick of the ads during every commercial break, but we're in the home stretch now, so hang in there, not much longer. I can hear the hot tub and car sales ads already revving up. That'll be sweet relief, won't it? Back to our segment. We checked the Oregon Historical Society's archives for anything ballot related, and we were not disappointed. We'll start with this, especially timely considering the news of the day regarding ballot boxes. That's exactly what this is. It's a Portland ballot box. It's not clear just what year it's from, sometime in the 20th century. You can see the ballots were protected literally under lock and key, but can you spot the second layer of security there? There's 3 wax seals right along the lid in the front, presumably to know whether or not the ballots had been tampered with before they were counted. That's what those red things are there. Election security is nothing new, just a bit more advanced nowadays than using the wax. Coming up next, an example of a voting barrier here in Oregon from a century ago. A box of voter literacy test cards. No kidding. This was used in the 1920s because of Measure 1 on the 1924 Oregon ballot, the Oregon Voters Literacy Requirement Amendment, which passed with nearly 80% of the statewide vote. It meant in order to vote, you needed to prove that you could read and write English. And these 100 cards were how they tested people. And now this small sterling silver loving cup from the summer of 1912. What's that have to do with voting? Well, it was presented to Abigail Scott Dunaway by the Portland Rose Festival organizers, first prize for the horse and vehicle parade. Dunaway was instrumental in helping get women the right to vote and was encouraged by her mentor, someone you may have heard of, Susan B. Anthony. It was not an easy road, though, to get the women's vote here in Oregon. Oregonians defeated efforts for women's suffrage more times than any other state. Dunaway witnessed all 5 losses in 1884, 1900, 1906, 1908, and 1910. This is the petition to the state in 1906 that came up short. Here's an example of a political ad of the times back then. This book contains all the reasons why women should not have the ballot. Someone would then open the book to find all the pages intentionally blank because, yeah, women should vote. But it did not happen here until 1912. In fact, the Historical Society has a Multnomah County ballot from that election. And if we zoom in really close to the middle left of the ballot, there we have it. Proposed by initiative petition equal suffrage amendment extending the right of suffrage to women, yes or no. By the way, it narrowly passed after its previous 5 failures with just 52% of the vote.